The fuck we
Welcome,
first off.
welcome, everyone. Man, oh man, we are back with another one. Man, what a great week of football we saw again, man. We saw another game across the pond, and it was like you can't complain, man. Good football this year, man. Good football. So before we start this great show, man, let me introduce you to my colleagues. So first, we got that jerk off named David over there. How you doing over there, buddy?
Go Yankees
Okay,
and
yes,
Mets.
yes. Hopefully, you're not sending me pictures of memes of me. Then we got my good friend over there who's super excited because his team beat the Phillies and almost there to the World Series. How you doing over there, little Monica? Oh, no, sorry, big Monica.
Good.
And then we got somebody over there who's a little upset. What's wrong? What's wrong, John Paul? The stars are bothering you over there?
Say what?
The
I'm
stars
always
are bothering.
I'm
I know.
always to the stars. I shoot for the moon. If I don't land there, I land on the stars, man.
Yeah, take it to the moon. And all right, man. Let's start off with Thursday night football, man. We saw the Seattle Seahawks play the 49ers in Seattle. Um, Tony, I see your facial reactions. I'll let you kick it off, buddy. What do you think about that game, man?
I'm sorry, which game?
Seahawks versus 49ers, which
No,
nobody
I know.
should have been.
I mean,
What do you think that you think the Niners are the same Niners or no?
no, they're still, they're still hurt, but they're getting the W, which, it's the most important. Um, I don't think they're the same caliber team as they were last year, not even close. Will they make the playoffs? Yes. Will they get past the first round? I don't think so.
What? The 49ers?
I don't feel I'm not
Dude,
feeling it.
everybody's coming back in like 2-3 weeks.
Last year I was feeling it. This year I don't feel it. I
Okay.
don't feel it.
Brock Purdy, Giants new quarterback next year. I put money on.
You heard that on the radio, right? I heard it on the radio too.
I heard it today. I thought it was funny.
There's no way we're getting Brock Purdy.
No shot. Why would Brock Purdy want to leave the 49ers? Why would he want to do that? Why would he want to do
Something
that
called money.
in his right mind?
First off, it's money. Money talks in this business. Don't you always say you have to get the money while you can? That you have to do it.
I don't talk like that.
Yes, you
Okay.
do. 100%.
That was a pretty good impression.
Maybe a little bit with a squeakier voice.
Okay. Then
Dude,
what do
you
think,
think
buddy?
Brock Purdy's going to give a crap about whether he's a 49? If he's getting paid $30 million more, you think I give a crap?
I'll make sure that's fully guaranteed because we see what happens to quarterbacks in New York. It doesn't look good for them.
He's not going to come to. He's not going to come to Giants anyway. I
Okay,
don't
can we
think
forget
he's a
about the
good
Giants
fit.
for a second? Can we talk about the Niners and Seahawks first? We get to the Giants, bro.
The 49ers are all hurt. They still won, and their best players are still not back yet, and they kicked the crap out of the Seahawks.
Okay.
And Geno Smith is absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I think I gotta raise the white flag and agree on that one. Geno Smith, what the hell, bro? We could have won this game. It's not like we got destroyed. We could have won this game.
Could have won. What game were you watching? It wasn't even
Buddy,
close.
Buddy, it was close before he threw that pick. When he threw that pick, they were down by one score, Chicken Little. They were down
Listen,
one
no
score.
offense. Just because the score is close doesn't mean the game is actually close, FYI.
Yes, it is. What do you mean? One score game is over close. Unless it's Dallas versus the Lions. That game was nowhere near close. But that game, you never know.
There's not
But
much to talk about this game. Everybody's hurt for both teams. Both teams had injuries. Yeah. It's whatever. Let's get to the good. Let's get to the good stuff, man. A lot happened today. Let's go.
Lead us off to the good stuff. Lead us off. Where's the good stuff? Take us to the candy land.
Davante Adams to the Jets.
Okay, that's it. No, we gotta. That's later on. That was Monday Night Football, bro. You gotta go to the smooth. Let's stay on Sunday. Let's go.
So why don't you keep going then?
Let's go to Detroit Lions and the Cowboy game. Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
They came and spanked the Cowboys and got their revenge for the playoffs. The Cowboys have yet to win a home game since December of last year. Since December of last year, they have yet to win a home game. Absolutely annihilated. Jerry Jones was on the radio this morning, and it was so bad to the point where Jerry Jones told the radio host to get somebody else asking questions because I don't want to answer these questions. John Paul,
he tried getting him fired. He didn't. He actually legit tried getting him fired.
I know you're a big Cowboy household. Cowboys blood is big in that household. What's next for the Cowboys? Is it hands up, done?
I wouldn't say they're done, but I mean they're very. Now. See, I don't want to bring up like the Jets because you don't want to do that yet. But the Jets, it's a very disorganized place over there, just like it is in New York right now.
Okay.
Right? They're very disorganized, and Jerry Jones doesn't. He won't ever fire a quarterback midseason. He's going to let him play out the season, depending on how they do. I think even if the Dallas Cowboys were to make the playoffs, I still think McCarthy is gone after this year.
Oh, you mean coach? You said quarterback.
You said
You said
quarterback.
quarterback.
Oh,
You said quarterback.
right, I apologize, Coach. Yes, I apologize. I just think that again, when the team runs the rooster and not the coach, it's a problem. All right, nobody's held accountable for what they're doing wrong. Okay, Dak Prescott couldn't throw the ball worth to save his life. Okay, it's and listen, CeeDee Lamb made a couple of great catches. Okay, fine, wonderful, but when it mattered the most, he couldn't do anything. And Cowboys defense looked abysmal. So
they have a lot of injuries.
I don't think none of these guys are a problem. I think it goes from all the way to the ownership. I think Jerry Jones got to step it down. Because no matter who the coach is, no matter what, the things in Dallas will never change until Jerry leaves. People say Bill Belichick will solve the problem. They're not, because they're going to have a power head collision. Because Bill Belichick likes to be the GM and the coach. Jerry wants to be the GM. He won't never let nobody else be the general manager of that team.
Well, no offense. If you owned the team, wouldn't you want to say?
But buddy, you gotta give them the pieces. Let him do it.
I understand that, and he has given. He's giving to the point where he's not firing the coach. That's giving enough. Okay. He also, the only problem I think the Cowboys didn't do, all right, is they didn't really pack anything this year. They didn't do it. They didn't have a really good offseason. They didn't really pick anybody up. Dude, they could have picked up Derrick Henry, and they didn't. They went out and got Ezekiel Elliott. All right. This falls on Jerry Jones too. It falls on him too. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I mean, you could look at it two different ways. All right. I have seen, okay, and David and Tony can attest because it's their team. I have seen a team not win at home, win every game on the road, and win the Super Bowl. I'm not saying that the Dallas Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl by any means, but I've seen it happen. The Giants did it.
Okay. David.
So me personally, I just think it's a very disorganized place over there, and hopefully they have a bye this week. Hopefully they can. I mean, you know what I mean. So,
but I mean, exactly what John Paul said. They're disorganized. The owner's just too involved in everything. Like, he needs to just take a step back, man, and just either fire the head coach mid-season. Hopefully they get hot. They also have a lot of injuries too. But I mean, our division, it's sad to say it, I thought we'd be one of the top divisions. We're not. The NFC East is not good. So the Eagles are overrated. Our best team in our divisions, the freaking what are they called again?
The Commanders.
Yeah.
The Commanders.
Yeah. So I mean,
I hate you, Tony.
But I'm just saying, there's not much to talk about the Cowboys. They're hurt. They look like crap. Turnovers, and the Lions just literally pounded it down their throat. Simple.
The Lions, first of all, I played up to Aiden Hutchinson. That was a horrible.
But this is the next question. How good are the Lions?
We're going to get to that point. You're going to get to that part. We're going to get to Tony first about the Cowboys. Tony, what do you say on the Cowboys, buddy?
I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I've been saying it for the longest time. Dak is way overrated. I can definitely see him and CeeDee Lamb bumping heads, and they've been bumping heads for a couple weeks already. They can come on the TV and on the radio and say whatever the hell they want because they're supposed to say it. But I can see the marriage ending there pretty soon, even though they just both signed contracts. I can see that marriage ending very soon. Yeah, and listen, we said it. Jerry Jones has to step back a little bit. He has to give the team to a general manager and a coach and let them do their thing. It's very difficult for a coach to do his job when the owner is every step of the way in his face. And going back to Hard Knocks, I don't know what the hell they called it. The one with the Giants, because it wasn't even really Hard Knocks. It was bullshit.
Off season.
Off season,
Off season.
whatever. It was terrible. I thought it was actually going to be the real Hard Knocks. I was so excited, and I was like, "What the hell is this crap?" Um, John Mara came in there and told Joe Shane he wanted Saquon Barkley. Joe Shane didn't listen. Joe Shane said to himself, "You gave me the reins to do what I want to do. That's the way it works. That's the way it's supposed to work. The owner's supposed to stay back, let the GM and the coaches do their jobs. And if they do it bad, they got to go."
Yeah, that part. You said that you answered that part. I was gonna say because but there's some situations where the ownership that part right there, yeah, because you don't let your running back go walk to your enemy in your division.
Dude,
You don't let
McCarthy
that happen.
stinks. He's terrible. Let's just be honest here. He won one Super Bowl, luckily. Other than that, he's a terrible coach.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens to the Cowboys. I think we're all happy. But Cowboys, hopefully you guys do something, man. 47. Whew, that was bad. I had Dan Prescott started. He only got me 3 points on my fantasy. That is sad. My kicker got me more points than that. All right, let's go to the Lions, man. Aiden Hutchinson had a horrible leg injury. Praise up to you, buddy. Hopefully you got speedy recovery. How bad of effect do you think this is gonna be hit against the Lions?
Can I say something? Looking at the injury, his leg must have already had some issues with it because it snapped way too easy.
The turf, dude.
I understand, but he must have had a hairline fracture somewhere in there already. I
I mean, he
mean,
was going hard all game. I don't really think
he was it looked like it went way too easy.
That's what
I feel absolutely terrible. But it's next man up. I mean, this is a man's sport.
well, that's what happens when you skip leg day. I mean, seriously, dude, his leg snapped by hitting somebody else's leg. I mean, I understand, when you're moving like that, yeah, shit happens. But come on, man. I mean, dude, it snapped. Dude, his leg wrapped around that other guy's leg. You know what I
Even
mean?
the Jordan Travis injury. Did you guys see the Florida State injury? It's literally the same exact thing.
I don't watch college.
I don't
Oh,
want to call either.
he has the same injury as him. He's gonna be out for at least a year.
I've been watching more college than I have NFL. I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah, it's more. That's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, I mean, I'll go next. The Lions are dangerous. I don't care if Hutchinson's out. I mean, look at their offense, dude. Their offense was toying with Dallas second half. They were running offensive lineman pass plays. It's embarrassing how bad the Cowboys are, but
Campbell's a
how
great
good are the
coach.
Lions? What?
Campbell's a great coach.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
And I don't know if you saw
Coaches
what
with
happened after the game.
his heart is on his sleeve. Not many coaches coach that way. I think for him, it's excellent.
Well, did you see what after the game he gave Goff the game ball and Goff gave it back to Campbell because Campbell played for the Cowboys and he started crying?
My thing
Yeah.
is that I think the Lions can do a lot of damage. But in the playoffs, they can't repeat history. Go for the easy points. Don't go for it. What lost them in that playoff
Dude,
game?
they did it 1 year, Umir. You act like they did it 5 consecutive years. It
That's
was
what I'm saying.
one time.
Don't repeat that mistake this year.
He's
That's all I'm
obviously
saying.
not.
That's all I'm saying. But why are you gonna get mad for? Why are you getting
Because you said every year. It happened 1 year.
Sorry, guys. 1 year. Job, like, damn.
That's like me. That's like saying, oh, you crap your diaper all the time and you did it one time.
I hate you, bro. Let's see what happens. John Paul, you went up here for the line?
Get it out, Junior.
You went up here.
I listen. I do. I think Detroit's actually a very, very, very good team, and I did say it last week. Even though I chose Dallas, I did say I don't. I wouldn't put it past Detroit winning that game. And I mean, listen, Detroit came to play. You know what I mean? But they're good.
Yeah.
But see, I could also see them this week laying an egg. You know what I mean?
Just like the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers and them are so similar. They do the same thing.
Seen them do it way too many times where they'll now see they put up 47 on the Cowboys. I don't know who they're playing this week. I haven't seen the schedule yet. But whoever they're playing, they can go out there and score 13 points and they'll wind up losing that game.
Well,
I could see them doing it.
But let's talk how good the NFC Central is, though. That in my opinion, that's the best division in football.
Yeah.
Name
Yeah.
a better division better than the NFC. The worst team has 2 losses.
Well, no, I mean, listen, the worst two divisions in football right now are both East.
Yeah, they're
All right,
easy.
NFC East and the AFC East are both the worst. Honestly, a team could win 8 games in one of those divisions and probably
And
make,
go, yeah, yep.
you
Yeah.
know. So, like at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I mean, yeah, they're probably the hardest division. It's gonna that it's gonna be the hardest division to come out of. And I mean, everywhere else, everyone's walking away with it. So, but yeah, it's listen, they're good. I just hope they can keep it up. I do like Detroit. I'll give Detroit their props. I mean, they're a good team, and it's good to see a new team doing it. You know what I mean? And they're doing it. I like it.
Okay. Let's see what happens, man. All right, guys, let's go back to New York, man. Let's go to New York now. Bengals and Lions. Bengals and Giants.
Bengals and Lions, nice.
Shut up, jackass. Bengals and the New York Giants, Sunday Night Football. Tony, I'm going to go with you first, buddy. What do you think about this game, bro?
One player's name, Graham Gano. That's
You
it.
cannot blame him, dude.
I'm not going to blame him. He didn't play. We need him.
But I'm
We are
saying,
so-
don't blame the kicker. I mean,
we are
our
so
kicker
inept.
stinks.
We are so inept at kicking. It's an absolute joke.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think we would have went for half of the fourth and whatevers if we had a halfway decent kicker kicking. And if we had the decent kicker kicking, we probably would have won the game and several others.
Yeah, if Jones would have played 50%, we probably would have won too.
Yeah, I mean,
He played absolutely terrible.
yeah, the interception was terrible. He threw it off his back leg. I mean, I know he was being interrupted while he was.
Doesn't matter. You take us, dude. Throw the ball away.
Yeah, it was terrible, and it was it was in
Live
strike.
another day.
Yeah. So those couple plays, our defense played their lights out, man. Lights out defense. I mean, I don't know what else you could say about those guys.
I wouldn't call it lights out.
Go Burrow to
definitely
17
would.
points.
All right, I wouldn't call it lights out though. They let him off in the first quarter. They let him run for a 50-yard touchdown.
Well, first of all, they were man to man, and nobody was shadowing Burrow, and that's how he had that run. That's their fault.
I mean, otherwise, what did they really do? They didn't really do much.
Other than that was their biggest play of the game.
No, and I agree with you, but I mean, you can't let that happen. I mean, yes,
Oh, 100%.
but I mean that put them. I mean, that put them up. But I mean, granted, yeah, the Giants probably could have won that game, 100%.
They should have won that game. I mean,
But
we can't trust our kicker.
I don't know if they should have won that game. It would have been closer.
If Gano was in that game, we wouldn't have won it.
Would have been close.
I definitely think so. And then I don't even know what the hell happened to Jamie Gillian, or what the hell happened to our punter. Who the hell is this other jerk off they brought in? I don't know what the hell.
Dude, we have more injuries to kickers than anybody in the NFL.
I don't know what the hell.
Somehow our kicker gets hurt on the sideline. Like, it's ridiculous.
What's going on with Jalen Hyatt? I mean, is he just not getting
Oh,
open?
dude, I just talked about this today at work.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, this kid is supposed to be a monster, and I don't know if he's just not getting open, if Daniel Jones is focused on other players. I don't know. I don't know. And the drop balls also just keep happening. And
So you're telling
listen,
me Daniel Jones is focused on other guys?
whatever, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
The drop balls have to stop happening. I don't know what else to say.
Okay. Let's see what happens, man. I'm happy for the Bengals, man. The Bengals really needed this win, man, to keep their momentum, man. I really like the Bengals.
Well, we're done talking about the Giants. I can't give my 2 cents.
All right, please get your 2 cents in. Please get your 2 cents in, buddy.
I'm actually upset because I think the Giants could have actually traded for Amari Cooper. I was actually hoping the Giants could have got Amari Cooper to pair him up with whatchamacallit, Neighbors, and I think that would have been a great 1-2 combo, and then have Robinson in slot. That's just my personal opinion. I think we had Amari Cooper. We bring a number 1 in where Neighbors could do whatever he wants to do, and kind of have that leadership to guide Neighbors a little bit and coach him. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I'd rather listen to a veteran than a coach anyway. But the Giants defense, and it's crazy me saying this, it's crazy how the Jets and Giants have the 2 best defenses in the NFL right now.
Okay. I just got some breaking news. Guys, what's wrong with you? What?
What, me?
No.
I'm sorry. Go on.
And I hate you guys. Can never take a serious move. All right, let's see what the Giants, man. Like I said, the Giants, you guys need a lot of help. But if you guys had a kicker, y'all could have won 2 games that y'all could have won. All right. This came out today. Steelers are planning to start Russell Wilson over versus the Jets this week.
Stupidest move ever.
David, since you said that, what do you think about this whole move? But do you think it's smart or no?
No.
He just said it's the stupidest move ever.
Why would you?
Can you let?
Dude, I am so sick of
get
this.
my question out. Do you mind? I have to get my question out. He interrupted my question.
Relax over there. Jesus. Freaking Fields they put up 32 points last week. Why would you take and put Wilson in? And Wilson hasn't played a game yet. I just think it's weird. I don't know. Mike Tomlin, he's a great coach, but I don't know what the hell he's thinking.
But
Just
is he a great coach? I mean, the teams that he had that did well were extremely stacked.
Listen, at the end of the day, you still finish 500 every year. I don't care how good your team is or how bad your team is. You can't talk about numbers. Numbers don't lie. And it's not like he had a great quarterback all these years, other than Big Ben.
That's true. John Paul, what do you
I'm
think,
not
buddy?
done talking yet.
Oh God, say it again.
Nah, I'm done. I just don't agree with it. I think Russell Wilson. I just don't agree with it.
I gotta agree with you on that one. I think it's stupid for Mike Tomlin what he's doing. Don't break something that's not broken. Don't fix something that's not broken. Justin Fields was doing the job. He was getting it done. Russ has whatever cap issue. You guys know I'm a big Russell Wilson fan, and I'm dying to see him get back on the field because
Tomlin should have traded him to the Dolphins when he had the chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tomlin should have done that because you have Justin Fields. Your guys, your offense is getting used to Justin Fields. Your receivers, your line, everybody. And now you about to put Russell Wilson in against the Jets when they just picked up Davante Adams. The Jets are coming to win. The Jets lost 3 in a row. They're not coming to lose this game. So I don't think
it'll be a big game. I'll tell you that. This is a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, it definitely is. John Paul, what do you think, buddy, of this move?
I think this is somebody called 100%. Somebody called and is looking for a quarterback. And Justin Fields is on that block. That's why I think that they made this move. They want to keep him fresh. Granted, I wouldn't have done it. The kid is 4-2, all right, in his first 6 games playing with the Steelers. I think he's doing great. I would leave it.
He's not turning the ball over.
You're right.
100%.
I would leave it alone. But I think that he is there to be put on the trade block.
Miami better call him right now because if he goes to Miami,
that's what I'm saying. It has to be Miami.
It has to be somebody called them 100%.
Because Tyler Huntley's not the answer.
Yeah, they're saying, listen, we need somebody because we don't know how Tua is going to be if he's even going
to. Tua's done, guys. Let's call it.
He's coming back.
He's
coming back, buddy. He's coming back.
They said
I think he's back this week, isn't he?
No, I think they said 2 weeks.
Oh, I thought you said this week.
You guys are.
The way the AFC East is, even 2 more losses, they're still going to be in the hunt. Ain't gonna be the way the AFC is going.
No, dude, they have no quarterback.
That's and the crazy thing is, they pay a lot. The wide receivers are getting paid good money. Cornerback,
why do you think they're all fighting with each other?
They need to.
The coaches and receivers are fighting with the coaches because they're not.
I would, if I was the Steelers, I would keep Fields because you got something that's working for y'all. Finally, ship Russell Wilson to Miami because Fields.
One of them, I think, is going to go. That's just my personal opinion.
One of them definitely going to go. But I would ship Wilson out over Fields because Fields got that team ready going. Finally, after all those years after Big Ben left.
Wait, what's the coach? I think McDaniel, he's on a chopping block, and I think he's going to start getting desperate to get a quarterback now. If he doesn't win this week, I think it's going to be desperation time to get one.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be on a chopping block yet. I mean, you lost your quarterback.
What? He hasn't done nothing.
Yeah, that's
a decent season last year.
They lost first round.
Owners don't care.
Into the playoffs. I mean,
owners don't care, buddy. They make it decent. That's all.
That is true. I actually agree with Umir on this one.
Yeah, they want to see.
I heard.
Isn't Miami owned by like 50 different celebrities?
Yeah.
No, that's whatchamacallit, that's the Pack. The Packers are not majority owned.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought Miami for some reason was owned by like 50 different celebrities.
No. No.
There's a
no.
majority owner for the Dolphins, though, but I think you are partly right.
See,
Tony.
Stephen Ross. The guy's name is Miami.
What do you, now, John Paul, what were you going to say?
Well, I heard, I don't know how true this is. I've heard it and I saw it once, but it's not really a reliable source. But I heard Tyreek Hill wants out.
Who the hell?
Kansas
Actually, I
City.
shouldn't say that. The
Kansas
Chiefs will
City,
want
make
him.
the call. Make that call.
He's not going to go back to Kansas City. Kansas City doesn't have the money to pay him.
That's what it. That's what
They don't have the money.
Could you imagine if he went to Washington? Washington got the money.
Washington has so much money, but they need defense, man.
Yeah, the defensive lineman does
Who's
not.
gonna
Their
care
defense
about
is
defense
terrible.
when you're scoring touchdown after touchdown after touchdown?
What
Yeah,
about the
he
Ravens? He wants to
Ravens
play with Lamar, he said. So
Yeah, but they don't have the money either. They got to pay.
He's not having any more parties, so he's not playing with Lamar.
Yeah, but what did you call it? I think definitely with the Commanders, that would be big for the Commanders because they're gonna double team him. That
You
means
get
Terry
Waddle.
McLaurin is open.
you could probably get Waddle. I guarantee they would be open to because Waddle hasn't done anything this year.
Yeah,
I
I
think
got your
Waddle-
fantasy, buddy. Come on, pick it up, buddy. But all right, guys, let's see what happens, man. A lot of things are happening. Russell Wilson's name is in the air right now. Let's see what happens and see what he does against the Jets. That leads me to my game. Let's go into Monday Night Football. This is the Jets versus the Bills. A lot of people saying the officiating was bad. Aaron Rodgers threw for a Hail Mary pass touchdown. They lost. It was interception. Aaron Rodgers threw again. Jets fired Robert Saleh to bring
The
the
Hail Mary
coach
was
in.
not intercepted. It was a touchdown.
No, not the touchdown. I did say Hail Mary was a touchdown, but he threw an interception to end the game.
Oh, okay.
Can you let me finish? Sheesh. Ooh.
I'm sorry. Was I the only one that misunderstood that?
No, David's already coastal, so you don't count.
What?
So, John Paul, what do you think, man? And then you guys got Davante Adams today as well. What do you think with the Jets now?
What do I think?
Yes.
Is that like a serious question?
Yes. Why you look like you'll punch me?
You want my honest opinion as a Jets fan?
Yeah, keep it profanity free. Profanity free.
No. The Jets are shit. They bring in Davante Adams for what?
Yep, I said the
For
same
what?
exact thing.
You're gonna bring him in. That's great. And granted, he still has a 2-year contract. That
Yeah, but he could walk after this year, can he?
No, he's got
I
to
thought
stay.
he could walk.
Got to stay till 26. So anyway, why? Don't get me wrong. Listen, I wanted him at the beginning of the season, but you're a little too late.
Yep.
You're doing it way too late. All right. Don't get me wrong. The running game picked up. Okay. And yeah, Aaron Rodgers almost had 300 yards passing. But bro, come on, man. I'm not one of those guys that likes to blame the referees. Granted, I know the referees suck. We all know the referees suck. But you can't blame the referees when you're throwing in an interception and then you throw the guy under the bus. You don't do that. You don't. You don't throw your players under the bus. I have never seen the greats ever throw one of their players under the bus. Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, any of those guys, they never
Tom Brady.
ever threw the guys under the bus. All right? This is where I have the problem with Aaron Rodgers. You threw Mike Williams under the bus, and then as soon as that happened, Mike Williams is on the chopping block to get traded. You can't do that, dude. Just say, I fucked up. I threw a pass that was a little short.
You look at it back-to-back games that you lost because of passing you through.
Listen, it happens. All right. Granted, our penalties were astronomical. All right. They had stupid penalties. All right. A lot of holding
penalties.
Huh?
No.
There was a lot of holding calls, a lot of offsides. Okay. It was very stupid penalties. All right. And then our kicker missed fucking twice. All right. Dude, Greg Zuerlein's supposed to be one of the top guys in the league kicking the ball.
What are you talking about?
He missed one from 42.
Why do you think Dallas let him walk? He's terrible.
He missed one from 42 and then one from 28.
Sirloin is terrible.
I mean, dude, let's not start talking about kickers over here, Tony. Trust me. Okay. So anyway,
Graham Gano is excellent. I
Grant,
don't know who the hell
yeah,
these other guys are. They
he's
were on somebody's couch before they came to the
he's
Giants.
he's so excellent. He hurt his pinky toe and he can't kick no more. Anyway, all right.
Don't be mad
It's
at me because Aaron Rodgers runs your team.
I can care less who runs my team. I'm not gonna lie to you. As a fan, you guys might think, hey, you're not a real fan. Dude, I fell asleep at 9 o'clock last night.
Oh, me too, buddy.
I haven't watched the Jets play a full game in 4 weeks.
Wow.
4 weeks. I haven't watched them play a full game. I'm tired of the penalties.
Hmm.
All right. I'm tired of it. Tired of the interceptions. And I'm tired of them losing. That's it, plain and simple. This is turning into a same old Jets with a different drama storyline. That's all the fuck it is. So you want me to be honest with you? The Jets are shit. They haven't showed me anything yet. You want to prove to me that Davante Adams deserves to be there and that he came for a good reason? You got 6 weeks until your bye. Win these next 6 games, you'll prove it to me. If you don't, you're shit. That's it, plain and
Okay.
simple.
Is he even going to start? Is he healthy enough to start?
Yeah, he's going to start. He's healthy.
I thought they said it was going to be like 2 weeks before he was able
That's because they didn't want to do anything because they're trading him.
to. So, if I may,
You may.
I could have sworn I read on Thursday or Friday that Antonio Pierce was having conversations with Davante Adams almost on a daily basis. And Antonio Pierce felt he wasn't going anywhere. So is Antonio Pierce's pulse completely off? And he doesn't know
Not
what the hell's going on with his players?
Antonio Pierce doesn't make the final decisions. GM does. The GM likes the offer. He's gonna do it. Antonio Pierce is not the GM. It's not Bill Belichick, buddy. They're the GM over there. But who pulls the strings?
Yeah, I understand, but I mean, if he felt that everything was good, you know, he wouldn't have been gone.
Okay. David, what is there, buddy? With Davante Adams and the Jets, man.
John Paul said it. Too little, too late. You have a good defense. You should have done this in the beginning of the year. You knew your defense was going to be top 5 in the NFL. You knew your offense was a little young at some positions. You knew your offensive line wasn't going to be great. You needed Rodgers needed one more big weapon besides Garrett Wilson. I think Garrett Wilson finally came into his own this week, which was the one positive for the Jets. Let's see how they work together now, him and Wilson. Let's see. I want to see if Wilson's going to start the chirp, that Davante's getting all the targets. We're going to really see what the Jets are about now. Let's just wait and see, because Aaron Rodgers, I mean, Tony just said it. He runs the show, so let's see.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens now. All right, guys, let's go for this. So now it's time for the pick. Tony, do the honors. Who won this week? Who lost?
So
Any day now.
first place is a tie. John Paul and David, great weeks. 12 wins apiece. Way to go. I'm right behind with 11, and Umir is where he should be, in the bottom with 9.
Oh my God.
Yeah. 2 games. Okay.
I was having an absolutely killer week, and I knew these 2 games were going to be my murder. The Giants game doesn't bother me so much because it was,
Yeah, I agree.
I knew picking Denver and the Jets was going to be my downfall.
Mine was Titans.
Yeah. So here we go. Going into week 7, this is where we stand. Umir is still in the lead at 57. I'm right behind at 56. David, you're behind me at 54. John Paul, you're behind him at 51. So we're pretty close.
We covered some ground.
Still a lot of ground.
Pretty close.
Fuck. Come on. Yeah.
Told you, dude. It's a long season.
All right, gentlemen, here we go. Game 1, Denver, New Orleans.
God,
Oh, God.
I don't know about this game.
I'm going New Orleans. New Orleans bounces back. They've been playing terrible the past couple weeks. I expect them to get a victory.
Yeah, I like New Orleans also. I'm going to take New Orleans.
I got to take New Orleans on this one. I don't know with the Broncos. Because Broncos lost even without Harbaugh coaching that game.
Rattler didn't look bad for his first start ever. I'll take New Orleans.
Oh, that's either good or bad.
It's going to be bad.
So this is going to be an absolute terrible game. New England versus Jacksonville. Does New England get a victory here, boys?
No, Jacksonville.
Yeah, I like Jacksonville as well.
I think Trevor Lawrence has been hearing shit nonstop.
He's gonna hear shit. Even if you beat up on the Patriots are garbage.
Yeah.
I think Jacksonville is going to start turning it around eventually.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Jacksonville also.
God. I'm
Come
really
on,
gonna
go
against
Patriots so
my
I can make more ground on you.
guy. Yeah, give me the Patriots.
Patriots?
All right, Johnny. Great game here, boys. Detroit, Minnesota, in
Oof.
Minnesota.
Wow.
Ugh.
Somebody please
Two
punch
tough
me.
games in a row for the Lions, man.
Detroit.
Yeah, I think Minnesota is going to start coming back down to earth. I'm going
Is
Detroit
Aaron
too.
Jones playing this week?
What?
Aaron Jones, the running back.
Who cares? They have the number one quarterback right now.
Which I can't believe that Sam Darnold. That's crazy.
Wait, where's
give
the
me
game being played?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oh shit! I'm still going to take them.
Go.
What?
Give me Detroit. Skull. They call the skull thing in Minnesota. Give me Detroit.
Drop
See,
ball.
This is what I was getting at. Give me Minnesota. Just for the main reason I think that they're back and forth. Detroit. They're a great team, but I think they slip up a little bit.
They're a
Buffalo,
little banged up
Tennessee.
too.
Who did you pick?
I picked
Who did you pick?
He picked Detroit.
Okay.
Buffalo, Tennessee. I'm going to go Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Levis looks like crap, dude. I'm taking Bills.
Buffalo too, because they picked up Amari Cooper now.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
I want to see how that's going to
Miami,
work.
Indianapolis. Joey
God, it's gonna-
Flacco, Mr. Rivers. I'm going to go Indy.
Wait, what happened?
Indianapolis, Miami.
No, I'm saying, what about Rivers?
He calls Joe Flacco
Old
Mr.
man
Rivers.
Rivers.
I thought like Rivers was back.
I'm gonna take Indianapolis as well.
I'm gonna take Indy as well.
I'm going to take Miami. It's a must win.
I mean, they got the defense. They
Seattle,
got the start.
Atlanta.
Who?
Atlanta. Seattle versus Atlanta.
Oh God, this is another crap game.
Atlanta. They don't got the defense.
I'm
Seattle
going
don't have it.
ATL as well.
You're
Seattle
going
got
who?
defense.
I'm going Atlanta as well.
Yeah.
I think Atlanta's rush game is too good. I'm gonna take Atlanta as well.
Yeah, I like Atlanta too. Just because I'd rather trust Cousins instead of Gino.
This is going to be another good game, guys. Houston, Green Bay.
Oof.
And it's at Green Bay, I think, too,
Yeah.
right?
I'm going to go
Oof.
with the Cheeseheads.
Wow. Oof. And it'll be cold up there.
The
Is the
QB's
question.
looking phenomenal, dude. He's looking so good.
Dude, Green Bay's looking solid right now. They look like one of the best teams in the NFL right now.
This game will go either way.
If it's going to be cold up there, Texans are going to get smoked.
I got Green Bay, boys.
Yeah, give me Green Bay as well.
Damn it, Green Bay as well.
I mean, I don't want to be a freaking jinx. I'll go Green Bay too.
All right, the Battle of Ohio, Cincy, Cleveland.
Oh
Cincinnati.
God, is this is even a game? Cincy.
Cincinnati. Watch Cleveland come out of nowhere and win this game.
We're all going
Uh,
Cincy on this one.
Wait, John Paul, who'd you take? Cincy?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Philadelphia, New York Giants.
Eagles.
Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly to the land of victory.
Do I
They're
have
coming
to
out.
say who I'm picking, guys?
I don't like.
Yeah,
Giants.
We know who you're taking.
I actually don't like Philadelphia in this game. Give me the Giants.
What?
What?
Vegas versus the Rams.
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 Defense wins championships.
Yeah, both offenses are
Rams
horrible.
across the board. Carolina, Washington.
Washington.
Yeah, I'm going to go Washington as well. David, what are you doing, buddy?
I want to take Carolina so bad, but I'm going to go Washington.
What make you want to Carolina? May I ask that question?
Because you love Washington, it makes me want to take Carolina.
See, I don't know if this is going to be a good game or not. KC 49ers.
What?
What are you
49ers
on?
are still banged up, man.
I'm taking 49ers.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna stick with the Zebras. I'm gonna go Kansas City. Nick Bosa's gonna do one tackle on stack on this.
I'm going
Mahomes
KC
is-
as well. John Paul?
Give me the 49ers. I think KC gets their loss.
All right. New York Jets versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh God, I don't
Pittsburgh.
know if I won this game.
Does Rodgers lose 4 in
Russell
a row?
Wilson's first game back. You're taking it, or you're just doing it like just because it's the Jets.
The Jets. I'm taking Pittsburgh.
I'm
I'm
going
taking
for
the
a
Jets. I'm
second
taking
week in a row. I'm taking New York Jets.
I'm taking the
taking the
Jets
Jets.
too.
Jets. I don't think Russell.
The Jets are not losing 4 in a row.
Yeah, they lose 4 in a row. Then
So you guys think.
Sunday night, great game, great matchup.
yeah,
Baltimore, Tampa Bay.
Ooh, that is gonna be a
Baltimore.
good game.
Baltimore. Just give my man Derrick Henry the ball because I got him on my fantasy team, please. I need him to win. Tony, what
Tony,
are you
I
doing?
don't know.
You're looking at the
Tony, I
gravy out of
think
your list.
I think we might have to go Baltimore for this one.
So you gotta go for the Baltimore
I'm gonna
crab
shoot
cake.
myself in the foot. They're playing in Tampa Bay, which doesn't mean anything anyway. It's such a shit stadium.
Have you seen
Here's
my
the
life
thing.
stadium?
Mayfield looked like crap against the Saints last week. He looked bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
What happened,
Baltimore.
Yankees?
Aaron Judge just hit a home run.
Who?
Aaron Judge.
It's
He
about
did
time he
finally.
did something.
Wow.
David, you took Baltimore?
Yeah. Who'd you take?
I went Baltimore.
We
All
all
right.
went Baltimore.
Last one, Chargers, Arizona.
Chargers.
Ew. Chargers.
Yeah, I like the Chargers as well.
Wait, you took the Chargers? I mean, you love Arizona.
No, I think Harbaugh is back, man. Harbaugh, even though he scared me a little bit when he went out the game.
Kyler Murray is such a good quarterback this year.
That's only because he's the same height as Umir.
I was waiting for somebody to say it.
I'm gonna try to go a little different here, guys. Otherwise,
We know you're a little different. No way.
I'm going Arizona.
What? Well,
Yeah.
that's a good game to go against, though.
I'm
Hi,
going.
y'all.
Arizona.
All right, y'all. We're gonna be back again next week. We'll see you guys again. Make sure you guys like and share and subscribe. And hopefully we get to see the Subway World Series this year. New York Mets with the New York Yankees.
Don't push it, buddy. Relax.
All right, I'm going to watch the Yankee game. Goodbye.
Umir didn't log off yet.
I'm not.
Yeah, we got